So you want to become a real estate agent in the state of Oregon, but you just don't know where to start. In this video, I'm going to go over a step-by-step guide so you know exactly what you need to do from start to finish to become a real estate agent in the state of Oregon. So I've been a licensed real estate agent working full-time for over 6 years. And in this video, I want to dive into exactly what it takes to get your license in Oregon. That way you know what to do. Because I remember back 6 years ago when I wanted to get licensed, I had to search all over the internet for the answers and figure out how to actually go about this process. And it took quite a bit of time to gather all the information. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you need to do step by step and hopefully get you to the finish line and become a licensed agent. So the first thing is you have to be 18 years old or older to sell real estate and get your real estate license in the state of Oregon. You also have to have a high school diploma or a GED. The next thing you want to do is choose your real estate classes and sign up. So in Oregon right now, you actually need 150 hours of state-approved classroom time. Now, I did include an affiliate link in the description below with Real Estate Express, and they actually cover courses. So if you want to go there and price out the classroom time for your pre-license class, definitely go do that. So let's talk about some of the things that you're going to learn in pre-license class. So this probably might be an entirely different language for you, especially if you have no experience with finance or real estate. So here are some of the things that you're going to basically learn in real estate school before you can go take your exam. You're going to learn real estate law, which is about 30 hours of the classroom time, and the final exam is about 60 questions. You're going to learn basic Oregon real estate practice, which is another 30 hours. Real estate finance, which is 30 hours more. Contracts, which is 15 hours. Agency law, which is 15 hours. Property management, which is 10 hours. Real estate brokerage courses, in case you want to eventually go start your own brokerage. That's another 20 hours. Then you have 2 comprehensive final exams. Keep in mind, you have to pass your classes with a 75% score or higher. So definitely pay attention in class and really take the time to learn. Next, you want to actually schedule your exam with PSI exams. So in Oregon, the exam is actually taken with PSI, and there's a blog post below where you can find a link to PSI exams. Next, you want to apply for your e-license and you want to get your fingerprints done and do your background check. Right now, the e-license costs about $300 and it's non-refundable. This is all required before you can actually get licensed and start selling homes. Right now, on average, the Oregon State Police is taking about 3 to 4 weeks to get this process done, so it's best to start the process early. We know you're excited about getting out there and selling homes, but give the process some time and be patient. Many people ask, what is the best way to actually study for the Oregon real estate exam? Well, for me personally, I used a study tool called Prep Agent, which was an interactive test-like tool where I was able to go on the computer, take practice tests, and when I got answers wrong, it would actually give me the correct answer and tell me exactly why I got it wrong. So this tool definitely helped me pass. So if you are interested, I have an affiliate link in the description below that you can check out. But another way to do it is simply dive in the books and study really hard. So some people are okay with studying within books and they can really extract a lot of knowledge and get a lot out of it. So you might not need this tool. And if you're the kind of person that can just sit down and study for 3 or 4 hours at a time, that's perfect too. So whatever works best for you, I recommend you do. But definitely take this test seriously because a lot of people fail and it has a really high failure rate. So don't take it lightly and definitely put the time in to study. That way you pass and you can actually get through this and get out there and start selling homes. The next question many people ask is, what do you need to bring to the testing center on test day? So you're gonna need 2 forms of identification, one with a photo and one without. So here are some ideas of things that you can actually bring to the testing center. One could be a driver's license. You could bring a US Social Security card, a passport, a debit card, a credit card, or also a green card. You're also allowed to bring a non-scientific calculator, so definitely don't forget to bring that test day because you're going to have a math portion of the exam and you want to make sure that you have that calculator handy to be able to get through those problems. So you might be wondering how much time do you actually have to complete the exam from the time that you sit down to the time that you have to finish. The Oregon exam is about 130 questions long. and is split up to two exams. You have one state portion and one national portion. You have about 195 minutes to complete both. So yeah, this is about 3 hours and 25 minutes. The Oregon part of the exam is about 50 questions. You'll have about 75 minutes to complete this part of the exam. The national portion is about 80 questions and you'll have 120 minutes to complete this part. Some people even finish the exam early, so don't stress out too much and take your time answering the questions, because some questions can have very similar answers and you might answer them wrong just because you're rushing through the test. So take your time, digest all the questions, and then answer them thoroughly, because you don't want to answer something wrong when you really had the knowledge to answer it right. This can be the difference between passing and failing on test day. Now you might be wondering, how long does it actually take to get my results? Do I have to wait around for days to find out if I passed or failed? Well, the good news is you should know within 10 or 15 minutes. In most cases, the people at the exam will be able to tell you if you passed or failed within 5 or 10 minutes. Now, if you fail, it's not the end of the world. You can actually retake the exam up to 3 times. If you pass one part of the exam and fail the other part, you'll be able to just retake the part that you failed. After the 4th attempt, you have to actually head back to the classroom for an additional 30 hours of classroom time. But stay positive. Many agents fail the exam multiple times before going on to become very successful real estate agents. So don't stress too much, and if you do fail, it's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself and just dive back into the books and make it happen. So on average, how long will it actually take you from start to finish to become a licensed agent in the state of Oregon? Well, it can take 4 to 6 months. Now, some people do it sooner, some people do it in a longer amount of time. It really depends on how hard you study and how fast you move through the process of getting your license. So move at your own pace, but if you're motivated, definitely try to move sooner than later and spend a lot of time studying and get in the testing center, and don't delay it. I see so many people study, and that's all they do is study, and then they never go take their exam. So try not to be that person either, because the sooner you get in there and you start taking action, the quicker you're going to be a licensed agent out in the market selling houses. Now you might be wondering how much it actually costs to get your real estate license. So in Oregon, we've added up all the fees. We estimate about $1,300 to $1,500 to get your real estate license. Now here's a breakdown of some of the fees that we covered. So you have a $12.50 FBI criminal background check. You have a $300 sales associate e-license application fee. You have a $75 Oregon sales exam fee. And now this is only if you basically take the exam once and pass it completely. If you have to go back, you're gonna have to repay that fee again. Next, we estimated about $300 to $600 for realtor board dues. So if your office that you go to requires you to become a licensed board member, you're gonna have to pay these dues. Next, you have your pre-licensed classes, and we estimate about $389 to $450. Now you might find deals where you get it lower, or you may find deals where you get it higher. But if you're interested in the Real Estate Express classes, definitely check out the affiliate link below and see what promo codes they have going today. Last, this is completely optional. Now, these are real estate study aids and courses, and we allotted about $100 for that. If you want to buy any extra books or any extra study material, or if you want to get involved with Prep Agent, which is a link, affiliate link in the description below, these courses can help you increase the chances of passing your exam. And this is something that you can definitely invest some money into if you want to increase the rate of passing. So in total, you're looking at about $1,300 to $1,500. Now, these prices can change, and this is just our estimation, but hopefully this gives you a better idea on how much money you're gonna have to invest from start to finish to be able to get licensed. Last but not least, I wanna talk about getting involved with a brokerage, because this is the final step of the process. Once you pass your exam, once you get licensed, you're gonna have to hang your license with a licensed broker or a brokerage. So you wanna start interviewing brokers and seeing which one is the best fit for you. So there are a couple different things that you want to look out for, and they're probably not what you think. And many agents make the big mistakes of getting involved with the wrong brokerage, and I feel like that's why the failure rate in this industry is so high, along with many other things. But on average, 87% of all real estate agents fail within the first 1 or 2 years. These numbers are not great. So let's go over some things you should look at when you're picking the brokerage you want to belong to. The first one is training. So training is one of the most important things that you can invest in and get involved with as a new agent. And picking the brokerage that you decide to work with, you want to look at the training that they offer and how involved is the actual broker going to be in training you to become a successful agent. So look at training. Don't overlook this. I see so many agents chasing commission splits and finding out what the best split they can get is, and they completely avoid the training aspect. And because of this, they never sell a deal, and then they're out of the business, and they never even got to take advantage of that great split that they negotiated because they never got the training to actually know how to go out and sell houses and build a successful business. Now, splits are important, but don't make it the main focus. The next thing you want to talk about is commission splits. Find out how much value the broker is going to be giving you for the split that they're offering, and then definitely go out there and compare different brokerages and find out what brokerage is offering what in regard to commission splits, and then that way you can make an educated choice and decide what is the best route for you. Aside from just commission splits, you want to look at the monthly fees associated with the brokerage that you're choosing to become a part of. So some brokerages actually charge agents a monthly fee for them to hold their license there. So regardless if you sell a house or not, you're going to be charged a monthly fee. So as a new agent with maybe a limited savings account and no commissions coming in, you want to pay attention to these fees that are going to be hitting your account because it makes a big difference. And the higher the fees are that are coming in every month without additional commissions and income coming in, the shorter amount of time you have to make this work. So it's something definitely to consider and take serious. Now, if your brokerage that you decide to go with does have a monthly fee, that's okay. Just decide if it's right for you and decide what kind of value you're getting for that monthly fee. And if it's a lot of training and a lot of mentorship, that's okay. But just do a calculated business decision and decide if it's right for you. Last but not least is your commission cap. Again, this isn't super important, but it's something to talk about and consider because you want to find out once you sell a certain amount of homes, if there's going to be a commission cap or you keep paying into the brokerage. Some brokerages have a commission cap where when you cap out, you stop paying commission fees and you might go down to a transaction fee. So definitely something to talk about and ask and see if it's a right fit for you. But again, try not to focus on these things too much and focus on the amount of training you're going to get because none of this stuff matters until you're actually out there and build a successful business. So in conclusion, if you want to become a real estate agent in Oregon, it's definitely something worth pursuing. And I hope in this video you got a complete step-by-step guide on what you should be doing to get started. And I would definitely love your feedback below. If you're going to get licensed, if you're in the process of getting your license, definitely drop it in the comment below. I'd love to hear your feedback and I'd love to hear how you're doing. So hit the like button, subscribe, and we have more real estate content geared towards helping you grow your real estate business coming soon. Thanks so much for watching and have an awesome day.